Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you from the land down under, and today is Thursday. So Thursday means it's keeping it simple sometimes. And now that I'm back off my holiday, I'm ready to get back into the swing of it. This week I made this simple layout of my daughter and my mum on their holiday recently to Fiji, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to pull it together with just some scraps. This is the photo of my daughter and my mum with the chief of a Fijian village. I've covered up his face because I do not have permission to use it, but I wanted to include the photo because I think that makes the layout more real and more accessible to you. I've collected together a whole lot of scraps and some ephemera that I had laying around, and we're going to pull this all together by using up what's available by just lying around and showing you that nothing that you have on your desk is not usable but can be pulled together. I have this little tag here that I'm going to use for journaling, and that's off a pull apart sheet, and all of these colours, as you can see, all blend together, and I'm just showing you how we keep it simple by using up what's around for us, but colour blending to make it stand out and be part of the layout. So I have taken two full sheets. The first one is this gingham one, and I have taken out the centre because I am going to use that centre. I'm going to use this orangey coloured background with the dots on it, and that's going to be the base. And I've rounded the corners for this one. You don't have to, you can keep them square, but for this one I decided I would round the corners, and I'm using a larger round corner. Now I've run out of tape, and so I'm just going to top up with a new one on the double expressor tape, and that's how I use all my adhesives on my layouts. When you are doing a layout like this and you are creating your border, just remember to take one strip. Well, I find it easier to take one strip at a time so that I don't cause a buckle or a ripple in the layout. I'm then going to pull together three strips of that I'll coordinate. Now the colours have come from the same pack and also from the photos. So I draw upon the photos for my inspiration. I'm actually going to cut these down. They are 3 inches by 9.5, but in the layout as we make it, you'll see that I actually change it by taking off another 1/2 inch. So originally cut them down to 3 by 9s. Then I had that strip, which I end up not using, that I cut down, and now I'm going to use this one here because it's more complementary. This one I'm keeping at the 12, and I'm doing it by 2 3/4. Using a border punch, any border punch you have, or if you don't have a border punch, you can leave it straight or you can tear it to get an effect. I'm using that to go in underneath, and the rest of that card, that backing of that paper, I'm using to mount my photo. And I'm actually going to double mount this one, so I have cut off 2 scraps that I have on my desk so that I can mount the photo and add the same colours but build the layering behind the photo. One with a 1/4 of an inch around each of the edges, and then another 1/4 inch on the one after that, and that just allows that framing to happen for the photo. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to layer up my page how I want it, and I'm just doing it as a simple grid style with the strip across the middle like a ledge for the photo to anchor to. So you can see here I'm looking at it, and it's just a little bit too long for what I want, so that's why I go back and cut that other 1/2 inch off. So those panels are 3 inches by 9 inches. That allows for the spacing on the page, and it allows for me to build down at the bottom. You can see that it's been very simple so far. So we've got a mat and 3 edges. I've got this piece here which I cut and have used with a border punch, and now I'm putting in a belly band across the page on which I'm using an anchor point to put my photo. Using foam to pop up my quote there, which is my title, I'm using Sweet Life, and I have got, as I said, this journaling card that I have taken from a cut apart sheet, but it's slightly a little bit too large, so I'm going to trim it down as well so that it doesn't take up all that space. So now you can see where it overlaps the panels and it draws it all together. It's a perfect size for the journaling that I want. Now At the top left hand corner is a big open space, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 inch by 1 inch strips. I'm going to turn those into fishtail banners, and we're going to have those across the top to draw the eye to that corner and roam around the page nice and evenly. When you make a fishtail banner, you just halve your piece that you want and cut out a triangle, and you get a perfect fishtail each time. I'm going to put those into that top corner, and I'm going to layer them across, as you can see, and using the colours. I have the 2 orange that I've chosen as the main standout in that layout. I've got them coming in just under the edge of the banner, and I'm using the gingham to help me guide it so that it's nice and straight and nice and even. Now that they are in place, I'm going to put in this little tag here that I had out of my ephemera that says this is the best day ever, or something along those lines, and I used the phone. Oh no, this day was pure magic. There you go. So this day was pure magic. And I'm now just drawing in 2 messy lines, which I'm then dotting across so it looks like it's got a running stitch happening. So this is called faux stitching, and that's how I'm putting that across the top of those banners so it looks like they've been sewn into the page. Just to make this background stand out off that gingham, I'm going to go right around the edge very carefully with my fine line pen, and you'll see that I made a mistake there, but that's okay because I can fix that. And you just do it slowly so that you can edge it, and that gives it a bit of a pop and makes it stand up off that border. So you hide that a little bit, not that I can perfectly, but I do it a little bit. I put in the date stamp, and that's the month that they went to Fiji and the year. So this will be going in my daughter's travel album, and that's pulling that all in nice and tight together. So you can see how quickly and easily this has come together with basically 4 strips, 5 banners, 3 pieces of ephemera and a photo. I'm just journaling by hand onto the journaling card. Handwriting is nice to put in. It is a dying art, and in the future people will see how our handwriting has changed, and it's also personalising it. This is based upon what she told me, and I'm making it personal for her. And this is how this layout has come together. Quick, simple, but very effective, using what you've got laying around in the same colours. And as you can see, the photos will guide your colour choices, and I went with the orange on my mum's skirt as my guiding colour, and there you have this layout. And quick, simple, keeping it simple for a Thursday, using ephemera to build your title, using your quote cards, using little sayings, border punch and strips of paper, and you too can create a very simple and effective layout. So have a go at it. If there's something here that you like, something that inspires you to have a go, by all means please just go ahead and do so. Remember, I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap. Give me a thumbs up if this is what you like. Lets YouTube know you want to see more of my content. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. I'm always happy to get back to you, and I love the feedback. All my Instagram and social media is under Kathy Loves to Scrap, where you can find all my layouts, even those without videos. Thanks for watching. Happy scrapping until next time. See you real soon.